I can't say too much good, you know. I can't say so many things.
Quite threatening, actually.
It's all fantastic.
You know, if I was a bit of a snowflake, then I'd have been upset. I'd have been offended by it because it was threatening, he was calling it on, and he was saying basically watch your back and you don't want to go back to prison. So he needs to be careful, doesn't he? I mean, he's talking...
Look, that's not what we want. I don't want to see that happen. No one does. But I understand now both sides have made it up. They've apologised. So hopefully it's all in the past.
There's a million security, man. If you think you can take it, great ball. I'll let it be first.
What, from pushing against each other?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a headbutt there at the top.
Nah, it's not a bit of a headbutt, that. Fight. My dad's an excellent salesman and he's done a fantastic job. So big up, John Fury. Get up, son.
Big up.
Shenanigans, his ridiculous, childish behaviour, shouting and screaming, attention-seeking, like a big pillock at the press conference. He mentioned he'll fight any man born from his mother. He'll take anyone on because he's the ultimate man. The ultimate big star and the big draw, like anybody gives a shit. You know what I mean? It's just a big fat mess. Nobody making noise. Nobody's really interested, but we have to respond because the noise he makes.
Called his bluff. Just, you're all full of shit. You'll talk the talk. You walk around headbutting people, punching walls. Put your money where your mouth is, and then.
You've got to deal with Tommy. Tommy's going to do the chilling with him when you've seen today. Eddie Hall, when Tommy's fought, he's not going to want to lie again. You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt on, I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it?
I did. That's John Fury though, isn't it? He's like sheer entertainment, you know what I mean? He fits into this world, you know, this social media world so well, John Fury, because he is entertainment. Do you know what I mean? He's just one.
Look, there was a lot of handbags at dawn. You know, I'm not defending anybody. You know, I've seen the remarks and everything. They shook hands earlier. You know, the guy did say some stuff, and I want to forget it and put it to the back of it.
Being the strongest man in the world and picking up half a ton meant you was the best fighter of all. Everyone would be a world champion, wouldn't they? If being big and strong meant you could fight, everyone would be a world champion. But in this game, it's not about how much weight you can lift. It's not about how strong you are. There's a ton more things to the fight game, and that's what I'm looking to show Eddie.
You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt and I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it? He can't do it through. And I can't blame him. You've got to give Eddie all props because he's not a fighter. He's going to get in with Tommy knowing full well what can happen to him. And the only thing he's going to try and do is swing with it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's boxing, it's family. John's John. Both goading each other. Both very personal. Both means a lot to everybody. Shouldn't have done it.
John Fury just had another embarrassing public meltdown. And this time, even his own son Tyson completely destroyed him for it. What started as hype for Tommy's fight turned into absolute chaos at the airport.
No, not really. It's thuggish behaviour. John Fury's, it's boorish, thuggish, unedifying, unpalatable, uncouth, vulgar behaviour. Absolutely. But what do you expect from John Fury?
Did you see Tyson's face? Pure embarrassment. His own father screaming like a street thug while Eddie Hall just stood there exposing the whole thing as desperate attention-seeking. The heavyweight champ looked mortified by his dad's behavior.
What did you expect him to do? Convert into a Samaritan? Is it a nice look? No. Was it a nice look over the years in boxing about so many things? This ridiculous sentimentalising of society, expecting everyone to behave in their best version of themselves.
Here's where it gets wild. Carl Frock called John out immediately, saying the threats and prison remarks crossed a serious line. Instead of building hype for Tommy's fight, John created pure controversy and made the family name look ridiculous.
Sparring footage that I just saw is abysmal. I don't know what Eddie's been training. I don't know who has been training him. I know that he has been training, but my goodness, I don't know who with, what they're supposed to be working on or why. But let me just show you what I mean. Eddie Hall, training footage and sparring footage just dropped and
But Eddie Hall, he fired back with serious intensity, called out the entire Fury camp for being all talk and no action. Said they're loud outside the ring but wouldn't stand up when it actually matters. Brutal stuff.
Grabbed everybody's attention for various reasons. And they're getting, Tommy's getting life-changing money. And, you know, how can you, I can't knock that. You know, you're in the ring, it's a dangerous place to be. And, you know, my job is if I see a fight that I feel he can win and I'll put him into it, then I'll do that. And it gets him, you know, gets him further up the ladder. Not only do I think he can win it, I think, you know, obviously you know, this is a high profile fight, but he's getting a truckload of money for it. So, you know, it ticks all.
Now get this, John doubles down after the confrontation, insisting Tommy will destroy Eddie because of size and power. He's acting like Eddie has no clue what he's getting into. The delusion is unreal.
World's strongest man, amazing. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. He's fighting Tommy Fury. I thought they were mates. They probably are mates. They're probably looking fucking fortune.
Tommy backs his father completely, says speaking up was justified and the whole camp stands united. But here's the problem, experts are tearing apart this entire spectacle from every angle.
Eddie, when I started Eddie, he was 140 kg. I don't know how much he's gonna have to be for Tommy. But Tommy should win, innit? Like, should win. But Eddie, who knows? Who knows? It makes sense for Tommy, innit? It's a good fight. It's a good...
Spencer Oliver calls John pure entertainment for the social media era. Meanwhile, Spencer Brown tries cooling it down, saying it's just minor drama that's already settled. But the damage is done.
It's a good fun event, and you take it for what it is. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in it. You know, I wouldn't want to be across the ring from this fella. But notwithstanding it, I'm quite happy for Tommy Fury to...
Simon Jordan absolutely destroys John's behavior, calls it vulgar, thuggish, and completely unacceptable. He's questioning why boxing keeps normalizing this kind of conduct. And honestly, he's got a point.
He's going to take it seriously. Now, I expect Tommy to pretty much do what he wants with him if he can get, you know, Eddie to relax a little bit after the first, second, and maybe third round. Because as big as Eddie is and as athletic as he is, he can't box very much. He's not a great boxer. He swings for the bleachers. He's got great power, obviously, and he's a good athlete. Like, he's a really good quick-twitch athlete. But even in the Hafthor Bjornsson fight, I can't even believe we're referencing this in terms of a Tommy Fury fight, but even in that fight, I know Eddie had like one arm because he had a shoulder messed up, but Thor outboxed him and stuck a left hand on him. He was a southpaw. It was tricky, but hey, listen, and Tommy is not like a high-level operator.
Here's the kicker. Wade Plemons watched Eddie's sparring footage and called it shocking. Said there's no improvement, no structure, nothing that inspires confidence. Eddie looks completely out of his depth.
Fight. Tommy is obviously a boxer. Eddie can fight as well, though, to be fair. So, yeah.
You've trained with both of them now. What's the skills? What's the breakdown for this?
Tommy's been boxing all his life, so you would think that the edge should go to Tommy, but Eddie can actually genuinely fight. So
Frank Warren exposes the brutal truth. This fight exists because it sells, not because it's balanced competition. Eddie's walking into life-changing risk for a massive payday. It's all about money and entertainment.
Of course I'll watch it. I like Tommy Fury a lot. I'm a Tommy Fury fan. Eddie Hall, I'm an Eddie Hall fan. I like the world's strongest man. A lot of respect for him. Of course I'll watch it. I'll watch it as it's a spectacle in it. It's part of the new bit of circusry that's come into boxing, all these exhibitions, different people from different sports coming in. But for all intents and purposes, as a boxing match, what a load of bollocks. Yeah, I don't think I don't like it too much. But I'll watch it because it's like, it's interesting in lots of ways. And I think people find it.
The experts are split. Some see Tommy dominating with skill and experience. Others think Eddie's raw power makes him dangerous if he lands clean. But most agree this feels more like a circus than serious boxing. So there you have it. What started as fight promotion became a family embarrassment, airport chaos, and serious questions about boxing's direction. John Fury damaged his own son's reputation while Eddie Hall exposed their desperation. The real question is whether this spectacle helps or hurts the sport long-term. Drop your thoughts below. Does drama like this sell fights or destroy boxing's credibility? Smash that like button if this breakdown opened your eyes. Subscribe for more combat sports chaos, and hit notifications because this division keeps getting crazier. But wait, there's more to this story that nobody's talking about. Behind all the shouting and airport drama, there's a calculated business strategy at play. John Fury isn't just losing his mind randomly. He's creating viral moments that generate millions of views and social media engagement. Think about it. Every single outburst gets clipped, shared, and talked about across every platform. The Fury name stays trending, Tommy's fight gets massive attention, and suddenly casual fans who have never heard of Eddie Hall are buying pay-per-view tickets. It's controversy marketing at its most extreme. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes. Promoters are actively encouraging this behavior because traditional boxing promotion doesn't cut through the noise anymore. You need something outrageous to compete with UFC drama and social media entertainment. John Fury has become their secret weapon. But this strategy comes with serious consequences. Veteran fighters like Carl Frampton are speaking out, saying this circus atmosphere is destroying boxing's legitimacy as a sport. When your biggest headlines come from airport meltdowns instead of athletic achievement, you've lost the plot completely. The timing of John's explosion is suspicious too. It happened right when ticket sales needed a boost and media attention was shifting elsewhere. Coincidence? Absolutely not. This was orchestrated chaos designed to create maximum buzz at minimum cost. Eddie Hall's response reveals something crucial though. He's not intimidated by the theatrics because he understands the game being played. His calm, measured reactions make John look even more unhinged by comparison. It's psychological warfare disguised as promotional beef. What's fascinating is how this reflects boxing's identity crisis. The sport is desperately trying to stay relevant in an entertainment-driven world, but at what cost? When respected analysts start questioning whether they're covering athletics or reality TV, something fundamental has shifted.